Meh. What's up everybody? In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to deer hunt. The first thing you want to do is to find where you know that deer are coming to consistently almost every day to every day. Alright guys, I made it to my tree stand. If you don't know what a tree stand is, it's basically a platform that's attached to the tree that is suspended up in the air, probably about 12 feet, 11 depending on what size you get. As for a deer spot, it is a cut cornfield with some volunteer corn, which is corn that's come off after they picked it, and some wheat and other vegetative grasses and plants. But I've seen them come out here about every day, so that's why I decided to come here. And also, before I left the truck, I did put on this scent killer stuff on the bottom of my boots and all around my body and on my head, just to eliminate some of the scent. We do have a northwest wind blowing today, so maybe that'll help us a little bit. Alright guys, just got into my stand. As you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and go over my gear. As for the gun, this is a Savage Arms slug gun. I will be shooting these Remington AccuTip Sabot slugs. I just wanted to point out the different types of slugs. You have Sabot slugs, like the ones I'm using on the box, and you have rifle slugs, which is basically looks similar to what it looks like on the box, but it's just lead and has rifling on the side of it. As you can see, it's a 20 gauge, has the yellow shells. The magazine holds 2, including one in the chamber, so 3 in total. It is obviously a bolt action. I'll go ahead and load it in here. Now, due to local ordinances, the only thing we can use is a shotgun, which would be like buckshot, or you can use slugs. This is called a rangefinder. It is a Halo XL500. What this does is I can hover over something with that square box as you see and click the button and it shows me how many yards it is. Now with this slug gun, I feel confident shooting up to 150 yards. To me, if I just hold it on the shoulder blade and shoot, it will drop it instantly. Now, undoubtedly the most important, crucial part of deer hunting is your KFC chicken nuggets. And you cannot forget the Buffalo Ranch sauce to go along with it. And to wash all that down, a nice Gold Peak sweet tea. And that is the most, undoubtedly, most important part. I'm trying to film a YouTube video here, stop shooting deer. And that is undoubtedly the most important part of deer hunting is snacks. Meh. Now, one thing I did want to talk about was shot placement. As you can see, I put it right here on the shoulder blade. Sometimes they drop like the second deer did, and sometimes they run for a little bit like this deer did. And shot placement is the most important thing when shooting a deer. Another thing I wanted to touch on was blood trailing. I did not get to it in the video. Basically what blood trailing is you go to the spot where you think you shot the deer and you look for any type of blood or possibly tracks, because sometimes when you shoot deer with the slug gun, they don't always bleed. But the first one, I found a lot of it just because it was a perfect shot. So the footage you're about to watch is kind of close up, zoomed in on my face. All I literally did was after I shot 2 deer, I just turned the camera around and just started talking because I had no idea what was even going on. So that's why. Continue the video. Okay, that was undoubtedly the quickest deer hunt I have ever done, I guess. What just happened? I literally heard some deer running. What? I know I just heard that one crash in the woods. The first one I shot, and that second one I shot, there was 3 that walked out. I shot the second one that walked, no, yeah, it was 3 that walked out. I shot the second one that walked out, and then the 2 were over here. There's the second one I shot right there. And the first one I shot was laying over there. I'm pretty sure I heard a crash in the woods. I'm not sure if they were being chased by a buck or what was happening. Now, I did want to mention that it is the peak of the rut when I recorded this video. I didn't even have time to put on my GoPro. Yeah, I'd still hear the third deer over there stomping. I'm not sure if y'all can hear that, but I've literally been in the stand for 15 minutes. I actually walked to the stand. I think I recorded a clip and then realized I forgot my shells. So I had to run back to the house, grab 2 boxes of shells, and then come back. And all of a sudden I hear something running in the woods. I knew it wasn't a squirrel, because most times it's squirrels you hear, but it just sounded a little bit different. And God literally told me to get your stuff ready, because I'm about to send you some deer out. So I guess I've killed 2, so I can't shoot anymore because the daily limit is 2. And my dad just killed 1, and so I'm gonna text him, see what he wants me to do, and then I'll get back with y'all. Now, what you just heard was called a deer bleat. Basically, what it is it's a mating call that female deer do. Okay guys, so one thing I do want to point out is see how deer are just being very observative of the deer that just shot. They were known to do that. Like if you shoot a deer and drop it instantly like that, they will go over and look at it. So if you shoot a deer close and it drops, more than likely another deer that comes out will indeed come to investigate the deer that's laying there. Alright, the deer was laid over here, drug it right here. Little size comparison, that one's much bigger than this one.
Oh yeah.
That one's the first one I shot. This one is the second one, and this is the one that I dropped also. Alright guys, I hope this video helped you if you're looking into getting into deer hunting or just want to learn more about it. I know this video was kind of quick because I was the quickest hunt I've ever been on, but I hope you learned enough to be able to deer hunt. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already, and click the little bell beside the subscribe button to let you know the second that I upload videos just like this. Click right here if you want to subscribe to my channel. And here's a video that YouTube says is best recommended for you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you on the next one.